Can YouTube video creation be a viable means of income or a business for you? Obviously, I mean, I suppose the short answer is absolutely yes, because we see lots of evidence of that. There are scads of people making money on YouTube. I guess more to the point is this maybe a good possibility for you? You know, we're going to take a little bit of a dive in this issue to look at that deeper. Just real quick, a little bit of housekeeping. If you have found this video directly on my YouTube page, please understand that this is meant to be a companion video to and also a part of issue number 2 of my newsletter, The Secret Sauce. If you, to help this give you more context in this video, go ahead and check out that newsletter. I put a link down below. And also you can just go directly to tonyvito.substack.com. So now to you folks in the newsletter, welcome. Welcome to issue number 2. And again, I'm very excited about the idea of YouTube. And I had a lot of fun putting this issue of the newsletter together because, again, my motivation is to kind of try to spread the gospel of entrepreneurship, ownership. It has totally changed my life for the better. And so I'm kind of at a period in my life now where I'm ready to just kind of pass along the message and help some other people, inspire some other people. And sometimes for entrepreneur wannabes, you know, there's a lot of fear about what do I do? How do I start? You know, I don't want to spend a lot of money to get started in something. And this is one of the reasons that I really love YouTube. You know, the barrier to entry is insanely low. It's basically nothing. You know, it turns out most of us are already walking around with a TV studio in our pockets. You know, our smartphones can do everything we need them to do to go ahead and start creating very quality videos on YouTube. And of course, there's no cost to having a YouTube account. So essentially, this is a great way to run a little experiment and see how you like creating something, you know, trying to generate some revenue over time. Clearly, there are some people, as you would expect, who have done insanely well, you know, millions and millions of dollars each year on YouTube. You know, those are, of course, few and far between. There are a great many number of people who post YouTube videos and don't make a red cent. You know, put me in that category. I'm not really trying to generate revenue over YouTube, but there are a whole lot of people that are making very decent livings. In this newsletter, I wanted to highlight 2 different YouTubers just to compare and contrast, and I wanted to show you. I think on the surface, both of them really kind of look quite successful. They look, it's like that. They're probably making a nice living. I think we'll see as we get into the numbers. One of the 2 approaches is vastly better than the other, and I thought it would be interesting to gain a little bit of an insight of how these guys are generating revenue. So, again, my goal is what I want you to start thinking about is, if you're thinking about working for yourself, starting a side hustle, you want to test the waters. Maybe you've always had a dream, or maybe there's something you're saving for. You know, I want to have a lake house. Maybe a side hustle is a way that you can finance that sort of thing. From my perspective, anything that will get you interested in trying out entrepreneurship is a plus. I'm all for that. So it doesn't have to be YouTube. There are all sorts of other things you can try, but I think YouTube is a great way to test the waters and get your feet wet. You can start with an investment of 0, basically. There are lots of people who have done that. So I hope you enjoy this this issue of the newsletter. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Again, you can find everything at tonyvito.substack.com. Also, follow me on Twitter at Chicago Tony. Anyway, I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoy. Take care.